Right, welcome back to another freaking podcast.
Hey,
podcast.
and the crowd goes wild.
We are a complete quintuplet.
Quintuplet means 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Quadruplet.
The question is, who's got the imaginary friend?
We're
Quad.
We're quadding today.
A quattro.
We are quad jumping into Verdansk, hot and ready.
Yeah, we missed you last week, Nath.
Oh, really? What did you talk about?
Oh.
What didn't we talk about?
Did my name come up?
No.
Not at all.
Uh-huh. I guess I'll have to wait for this episode to go live.
It was good.
Was it?
It was really good, yeah.
I had a good time, to be fair. I had a really good time.
Yeah.
It did look like you had a, to be fair, it looked like you had a good
I
time.
had to leave my car because I was
Yeah, Jeff said you had to leave your car at the pub.
well fucked. I was genuinely concerned.
How'd
I was
you
gonna
get home?
crashed into. Sophie drove me home
Fair enough.
in her Range Rover. She's bought an old Range Rover.
Ooh.
It's fucked.
Fair enough.
Oh dear.
It's so fucked.
Oh dear.
No offense if you see this, so fuck, it's fucked.
Well, what's wrong with it?
It's a fucking 20-year-old Range Rover. What is
Fair
right
enough.
with it?
There's nothing wrong with it 20 years ago, allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. No, it's not that. It's not that bad, to be fair. But I had a look through the MOT history, and it's got a history, shall we say?
Well, you got tall quick.
Continue.
And
Sorry.
and we're now streaming from outside.
Look,
Leaves you shedding some light on the situation there.
look, the daylight turned itself on.
And then he said, "Let there be light."
Jesus Christ be praised.
So what's everyone been up to this week?
Yeah.
Let's start with you, Nath.
Oh, what have I done this week? I'm trying to think what I've done this week. I've done some running. Done quite a lot of running this week,
You've
actually.
been doing some running.
Doing the runnings on the hills. And played a little bit more Fallout as well. I've decided again that I need to, and this is something we'll come back into later, I do need to have a really good, strong playthrough of Kingdom Come before the new one comes out. I'm really excited to do that. But no, Fallout's going quite well. And I've got to the point now where I've fought Kellogg and the Brotherhood of Steel have now entered the Commonwealth, and I still haven't even joined the Brotherhood of Steel before doing it. So now Paladin Dance isn't going to have sex with me.
It's dirty synth. Yeah. Well, speaking of Nathan's delectable lust for Kingdom Come, CeeLo, what have you been up to this week?
I've been gaming this week. It's been great.
He's a gamer.
I had a 2-day week at work.
Nice.
That's even better.
Poor old you.
Then we had my daughter's birthday. That was quite nice. And then, yeah, I've been playing Kingdom Come, which I'm enjoying.
I told you.
Quite thoroughly.
I told you.
Yes.
Has it hooked you?
I wasn't sure. I gotta say,
When you told me you couldn't win the first fight, when I was like, you're not meant to be able to win that one.
well, I watched a video where some guy beat him.
Yeah, he's probably a very, very high level player, and he
He's come
probably
back to
he
it.
Yeah.
probably spent a lot of time in Skallets before the raid, sort of leveling up his fighting skills
Yeah,
as
fair.
best as you can. So, which I'm fairly convinced that you probably didn't do. Did you?
Yeah, because he just kills him, and I was like, oh, but what am I meant to be doing? Funny, the quest is called Run as
Yeah.
well.
But when you get the game over screen, it's like a farm boy like Henry can't fight a human soldier.
Yeah.
Best run away and live to fight another day.
Yeah. No, amazing game. Look, I don't, it's given me, and this is a big statement, but it's given me like Red Dead 2 vibes. So like, I'm feeling about this game how I feel about Red Dead 2, which was just like a lovely experience.
Yeah. I mean, I said it to you, didn't I? Like, when you saw me with the trailer when I was dancing for joy in the wharf when the trailer came out at Chev's birthday. Dancing for joy. But it's such a beautiful game, and the amount of effort they put into crafting it, and the attention to detail, and the level of accuracy they've gone for with everything is just so refreshing, and it's just so cool.
Who's the developer of that?
Warhorse. Yeah, Czech. tiny little independent studio. The
Okay.
game
I
started
don't think
as,
what else
started
they've
as a
done.
podcast.
They've done something else.
It'd be something after Kingdom Come was the first
I'm
game.
trying to think what else. I feel like I've played a Warhorse game. Warhorse.
Charles the
And
First.
then, and then I've also been playing xDefiant,
Ooh.
which we've all sort of had a little dabble, apart from Nathan.
I don't know what it is. You'll have
Oh,
to tell me.
it's great. No, well, Lee can give us a bit more about the old xDefiant. I mean, initially I wasn't sold because, unfortunately, I gauge every game with, does the gunplay feel as nice as Destiny? and sometimes I'm just like,
It's
it's
a bad
good,
gauge,
it's
yeah.
good, but it's not quite Destiny.
That
seems
seems
like-
low standards.
Yeah, that seems like a weak measuring stick that you've got.
honestly, mate, the
Tell you
gun
what.
game in Destiny is S tier.
I mean, Destiny's good, but not that good.
He was going to say,
Yeah,
may
quite
as well
like
go.
it.
Does the
No,
gunplay
like,
feel as good as
that's
Fallout
my
3?
reference, isn't it?
True,
That's
true,
the
true.
game that I play the most.
Yeah.
But I am now hooked into xDefiant, and it's great. So that's all I've been doing this week. I played a little bit of Destiny, but that's staple.
You need a little bit of Destiny tie over just to keep you from going into Destiny withdrawal or something.
Yeah. It's all right. I'm not that bad.
I must raid.
I got to get out of here. I've got a raid in 2 hours.
You gotta go raid prep, man.
So, how about you, Lee? What have you been up to?
I've not been up to a fat lot. I mean, I've been playing a little bit of xDefiant as well, which is interestingly good. Free to play game, so pretty good.
I spent money straight away.
You
It
seem
was a
to
free
have-
game. I'll spend my money.
Yeah, it was a free game, and I was like, you know what? This needs me to spend £8.
£8.
£8 on the
It's pay to
battle
win,
pass.
is it?
No, it's not pay to win,
I
actually.
wouldn't like to tell you that.
It's more like skins and aesthetic and cosmetics rather
He's
than...
bought a battle pass, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they do with Halo, and the battle passes are genuinely fucking trash.
It's not like COD Battle Pass where you then unlock weapons. It's more skins and...
And armor accessories
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to blame Bethesda for that one, don't you? All comes back to the horse armor.
You seen that there's a mod for the Starfield of
It better not be horse armor, is it?
No, it's turning the whole universe into Star Wars.
Ugh.
And it looked really cool.
Have they
Yeah,
fixed the
right.
gunplay?
It's Fallout 4, but worse.
It's Fallout 76, but worse. Was that is
Jesus.
No, I don't know if I can go that far. Can
Ooh.
I? A bit far. It's a worse experience than Fallout 4.
So, Lee, apart from xDefiant and working very hard or hardly working,
It's a bit of both, I suppose.
I heard you did a wall.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did a little wall.
was it as
Yeah.
big as the Great Wall of
I
China?
was turning Hunchback the further I went.
Or was it?
Horrible.
Were you trying to do that Hadrian's Wall thing again? That's from your part of the woods, isn't it?
It was a miniature.
Miniature.
Practice idea.
Little vanity project of a
Yeah.
wall, was it, for Hadrian?
Nah, but other than that, I haven't really touched COD, to be fair. COD's been in the distance.
I think COD's run its natural
Have you,
life
have
cycle.
you been playing
You
Destiny?
know what? Why I haven't been playing COD is I've watched that whole gas cycle.
Yeah.
You know, like they're running in, like going to like a buy station and buying a shitload of
Yeah,
loadouts.
yeah.
And they just sit there in the gas, stimming themselves. I'm like, yeah, there's no point playing now. Because that's what everybody's going to do.
I find every year on Call of Duty it runs to season 3 or 4, like
Mm.
in between Reloaded or whatever, and it dies. It dies its natural death. They've milked you enough.
I mean, I really want to play because the car is coming back. But
Car 98K, yeah.
Ooh, really?
yeah.
Are they going to call it that? Or are they going to call it
No,
something?
it actually is called the Car 98K.
What, they
And it's
managed to
coming
get a
back in
license
like
for
an
that,
old
did they?
school look as well, isn't it?
Yeah. They got a
Which-
license for another gun as well.
I think is the Car 98 that's going to be for Black Ops 6.
So it's
So that would cross over.
Because
something.
they haven't done like a new style Car 98.
No.
It's
No.
an old one.
Oh, the SPAS 12. They've got SPAS 12 as well.
Really?
Which is interesting because they can get licenses for any other weapons.
Isn't it like the automatic shotgun?
Yeah. The fun thing about the SPAS 12 is you can. This is a really, really nerdy thing that you probably don't know, don't care about.
Can you just hold the trigger down and pump it?
No.
Oh.
I mean, well, you know how SPAS 12 is a semi-automatic shotgun?
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be. There's also a mode within every SPAS 12 where you can convert it to a pump action should you wish to. for whatever reason. So you can have it as a pump action or as a semi-auto. It's just something that's designed into the gun for some
Yeah,
reason.
we just
Nice.
it looks cool, doesn't it?
It does look good. My favourite memory of
I
the
think-
Spas 12, though, is Jurassic Park, if any of you know.
Yes. I was thinking that. I legit was thinking that.
Whenever I see a Spas
Yeah, I was
12, I
just thinking the whole
picture him like, getting out and then, clever girl. Yeah. That's the only thing I can picture when I think of a
I
Spas
was
12.
literally
is
just
that.
pictured that in my head as well. That was mad.
That's pretty good. What's on a random tangent, but with the trench gun in World War, is it one or it was
Yeah.
one, wasn't it? The Germans issued a thing to the Americans saying they can't use it anymore because they used to go and jump into the trench and just, what do you call it when you don't actually let go of the trigger? You just
Slam firing.
slam firing.
Yeah.
Then they could clear out a whole trench in seconds because obviously because the pellets would disperse.
Yeah.
You could clear a room in seconds.
The
I
way-
love that scene in Expendables 2, isn't it?
with the
Oh, with
Oh,
Toby
yeah,
Cruz.
About this shit like Christmas or something. I don't know.
yeah, the way
great,
they
man.
designed the trench shotgun, or the 1895s. I can't remember. No, it's not that, but I know the one you mean, like the classic COD one,
Yeah.
the pump action, Winchester, whatever it was. They designed it so that you can hold the trigger. Normally, when you pump a shotgun or any kind of weapon with a semi-automatic nature, it's got two disconnectors on the safety sear, which is the thing that interfaces with the trigger and allows it to fire or stop it from firing. It's the thing that controls the hammer dropping. There's no disconnector on the safety sear, so if you hold the trigger down and pull the bolt forward, the sear will dislodge from that, and then the trigger will drop, and then it will strike, the firing pin, and then it'll fire. So if you just keep holding the trigger and pumping it,
Just keeps firing.
it just keeps blowing your load across.
So
the
all
room.
these
This
Americans.
is a trend
you
for
said
Nathan
that-
going like this, isn't it?
But they got rid of that because it was really dangerous.
Yeah.
When you said Winchester, then it reminded me of
Sean, wasn't
there's like a really old film about train robbers or something, and there was like
I was thinking Shaun
And
of the
then-
Dead.
Me too, to be
and then there's like this hitman. So like they robbed a train like years ago, and then they ended up in prison. And when they're old, they come out, but the same hitman still trying to get him. So like it's great, man. I don't even know what it's called. This amazing film though, and the hitman goes to like one of their wives or something, and she's like wearing a gi, and she's like, "Don't touch me, I know karate." And this guy out of this fucking trench coat that he's wearing goes, "No shit, I know Winchester," and he just pulls out a fucking Winchester.
Is it a load of famous actors in that?
Yeah, I think
Is it?
so.
It's not Retired and Extremely Dangerous, is it?
I don't remember what it's called, but it's
Yeah,
something to do with the
RED.
train. Yeah.
I've never seen.
Oh
that.
no, it's not that. It's
No,
not that.
I've
yeah.
never
I've
watched
seen that. Yeah, but it's great, man. He's like, "No shit, I know Winchester." Great. What have you been up to then?
I
Javon?
have flat out not been playing video games, to be honest.
Use that haircut again.
I did a little bit of. I started Vice City on Elle's profile for her. Haven't played it since last, I think it was Sunday, and then I downloaded it.
Have you
Defiant.
met Lance Dance Chance, baby?
Yeah.
Is it, speaking of Vice City, have you seen that like Vice City thing where a guy goes? It's like a sketch where a guy goes in to buy Vice City, and the guy who's
Oh
selling.
God, yeah, it's gaming over 30.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Oh, it's really fucking good. Yeah.
And he goes, based for context, he goes in and goes, "Oh, I want to buy this game." And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's a classic." And he's like, "Yeah, the 80s were a classic. That's really good." And he's like, "Oh no, the game is. It's over like 20 years old." And he's like, "Oh." he's like,
he says is like a shot in the heart.
and he's like, "Oh no, you do realise that it's 2024, so it's actually close. The 80s were closer to when the game was released compared to the distance it is from the release to now."
Yeah.
And he's like,
That's-
"Oh."
that one's the one that really gets.
And then the guy's like, "Oh, my dad used to play it."
I can remember watching my dad play this sat on his knee.
Oh, so yeah, it's that bit of context there. It's very funny. No, I've been playing that, and I downloaded Defiant on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday or Tuesday it came out? I played it Wednesday, I think.
What,
Okay.
xDefiant?
Yeah.
Oh, Defiant.
Yeah, I
thought you'd said a different game then.
I thought, I'm like, hang on, wait, what?
He missed out the X. So he just said Defiant. So I was like, huh?
So what
Say
is this
what now?
Defiance? Can we clue me up and bring me up?
It's
to
basically
speed?
what Call of Duty should make.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's the cod beater.
The only thing I will add to it is instead of having like, it's a bit like Black Ops 4.
When's it set?
When you had, well, sort of.
You get
you get
Far
characters
Cry.
from
Yeah, Ubisoft. yeah.
Ubisoft.
So you
games.
get all the NSA.
Sam Fisher.
You get NSA agents,
hmm
but they have like. Bear with me. Then you get Far Cry characters, so they like heal and stuff. Then you've got
Division
is it
2.
Division 2? Yeah, that's
Division 2, yeah.
And then there's another one, isn't there?
What about Team Rainbow?
It could be. It could be Rainbow.
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
Oh,
And basically, they have abilities. So the typical. It's a bit like Overwatch, where you have
Sledge in it.
It's like
You have like
Sledge in it.
Oh yeah,
It's got
Siege is one as well, isn't it?
Sledge in
It's
it.
like
Sledge has
Destiny.
gotta be in it.
No, but
No?
I think that will
What?
be.
We've even got a super.
A future pack.
Because Sam Fisher's in Siege now.
It'll be a future pack.
Sam
yeah.
Fisher's hot.
I know.
But basically, you can have a grenade, and then you have an ability, and then you have a super, which has a percentage of charging up. The better you do, charge up faster. And then there's obviously objective-based games, so you push the robot dog to the end, and then if you get
Can I pet that dog?
is it Boston AI development robot?
Yeah.
They split up one of those dogs.
Has anybody seen the Boston Development AI Furby?
Oh yeah, the really scary looking thing. Yeah, yeah.
Seen it?
I saw that
Someone's
today.
got one of the fucking robot dogs, and then they've like
Got a Furby
modified a
head on
Furby head onto it and given it voices.
it's terrifying.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's basically that, and it's a bit like those typical war games where you push the objective forward. It can retreat as well, and then if the round
a good
ends,
game,
you then
mate.
have to beat them to the same thing. It is really good, and the weapon balancing so far, it's a bit bullshit, but at the same time, it's like understandable. A sniper will outdo other weapons because
When you level up, you get rewarded with the better guns, sort of thing, don't you?
and genuinely. It's been playing really nicely, and I'm not got annoyed at it really.
It's got a KDV.
Yeah.
That marksman's rifle is pretty much a KDV
It's
or
quite nice.
KVD, whatever. and
What's that?
It's just a marksman's rifle.
They have licensing for the weapons as well.
But
Licensing.
yeah, they've called the weapons
Yeah.
their actual names.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
I
they're not
never-
like-
You got
Oh,
an
yeah,
AK-47.
Of course,
haven't
yeah.
M4A1,
you? The MP5.
Yeah, of course.
P90s, literally
Yeah.
P90.
Do you know what the rarest AK variant is?
No, the
Not the-
74.
47.
Fair enough.
The real one, not the Chinese version.
No, well, yeah, the AK-47.
Yeah, that's a
is-
weird
Flash
build.
is restricted specifically to AK models made in Russia
Yeah.
or Soviet Union. in
That
the
shoot
19
real rounds, not
Yeah.
the Chinese ones.
Yeah,
The AK-1 on Defiant's a weird one. It's not what you
it's
expect.
probably an AK.
With that coil at the back.
Always go to
Oh, it's like an African one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's weird.
the AK.
Well, it's like an African AK.
Yeah,
What?
Those are mostly Chinese ones.
that's what I mean. Yeah. But what you typically see in Africa. When I'm driving
Told
around
you,
Africa, you know.
I'm like Iceland.
You are.
Yes.
Yeah,
How so?
I think he means
How so?
Switzerland.
Because I'm peaceful.
Nathan, can you get me?
Just wasn't what I was expecting you to say.
It's the safest country in the world, man.
Yeah, I bet it is. Probably about 200 people there, isn't there?
It don't matter. They're still safe.
I mean, yeah, Speedy went and he's still alive.
Yeah.
I saw Speedy
came,
today. He came and saw me.
Who, Josh?
Yeah, he came to the bell.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, he had one pint. He's been teachering.
I don't have a bottle opener.
I got one.
I do on my keys and stairs. Damn it.
Mine's fell off. It's in my car.
I don't want that bit.
Lee
I
sipping
will
on
trade
the
you
virus.
I will trade you car keys for
Catch
bottle cap.
What's your favourite beer,
If this
Jev?
was Fallout, I'd be all over it.
What's your favourite beer, Jev?
Oh, I do like Corona, to be honest.
An open one.
Oh, hilarious.
Such a dad joke. It's
I was
great.
going to say a different kind of beer.
Yeah, could be.
So, who wants to hear about my latest terrible decision that I've made?
Who doesn't?
This isn't too bad of a decision.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, actually, no, it isn't. But when you hear it, you're going to be
He's
like,
arguing with
this is
himself in his head.
This is such a stupid.
The
Guess-
demise of Nathan.
Guess who's going to fix the brakes on my motorbike?
Don't.
Josh Crump. That's right. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to pay Josh Crump to fix the brakes on my motorbike. He already didn't show up on Wednesday to do it because he was too hungover, perhaps for the best.
I saw him Tuesday night as well, so...
Oh, no,
when
it
did you
wasn't
take it
Tuesday
to,
night.
like-
It was Thursday he was meant to do it because I took
right.
him to Worcester.
Why do
He
you
went
take
to
it to like a
open mic
bike
night.
place?
Because it's cheaper to pay Josh Crump to do it. And the only thing I'm going to pay with is my life.
yeah, probably. Yeah.
Is he a bike mechanic?
He's a bad mechanic.
He's
so,
he's a bit of a bikey. Yeah.
Oh dear.
What you,
Can we-
what
can
I mean?
Oh, also,
Don't
can we
play
put-
around with
can
brakes,
we
mate.
put his face up? Don't tamper with people's brakes, dude.
No, but like I'm just like, you are correct. It is your life.
Yeah, I know. But to be fair, hopefully he'll do a half decent
is
job.
he
It won't
insured?
get through an MOT without it.
Is
will
he,
it?
is
So-
he insured
Is he
to
insured?
take liability upon your life?
He is a liability.
Did you hear the story of his painting the other day?
His painting. No, but do you know what his excuse was? Sorry, just let me tell you his excuse. I know.
Oh,
He
for
was
not turning
absolute-
up.
I know. He was absolutely hungover.
Let him cook.
Apparently, he turned up for work for his granddad because he's been fired again. Oh yeah, just throw that out there. I hope he sees this because he's not going to be too upset if he fucking sees it. If I'm ripping him because I ripped him for it the other day to his face.
Allegedly.
The reason
Allegedly.
he didn't show up to do my brakes apparently was because he dropped a pool table on his foot. And he told me this
Has
after
he not already done that?
yeah, probably. But he told me this after he'd walked into the pub earlier, completely fine.
He dropped a pool table on his foot.
Allegedly.
I'm sorry.
I swear I've heard that story from him before.
Yeah, probably.
Of all the things you could like quote dropping, you're just like, what were you doing lifting a pool table? That's the first question, isn't it? It's like, what?
So he's allegedly dropped a pool table on his foot. He was like, I can show you my foot. I was like, it's all right. Just do it at some other point, dude. Don't
It's
worry.
like, show me your foot. I want to see your foot.
But he's like, yeah.
Footy.
But he's walked from his house to the bell.
bell?
To the bell.
Jesus.
And then he spitted me a story that he couldn't help me because he's hurt his foot. But he's just walked 3 fucking miles on the hurt foot.
Up and down hills.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crump logic, I suppose.
He was helping one of his friends out the other day and painted his roof for him. As he was painting, he got further and further away from where he started and managed to finish. Turned around and realised he was the opposite side of the ladder to get down from the roof,
Wait, what?
Oh, that's great.
which I think is fucking hilarious.
So he
that's
was stuck
funny.
on the roof.
He was stuck on the roof, and do you know how they got him down? They used a transmission jack at its highest level, and he put his tiptoe on it. And then his friend, I think his name was Charlie, kept lowering it down slowly, so he got further and further. He like fell onto the transmission jack. Oh.
Oh, I wish the audience could just meet this guy just so they know what he's
I
like.
think we need to start filming him,
Yeah,
should we get him on?
I suppose.
for his tomfoolery,
Yeah. Oh dear.
Crazy stories with crump.
buffoonerism.
Oh god, what a good time.
I think he likes those beers that you like.
He does. He's a big fan. I could tell you a story when we turn the.
Is it the same brewery, is it?
Yeah, it's a South American brewery.
Okay.
Yeah,
I hear they make some nice IPAs.
they do. Yeah.
I do like the Tom Jones from there.
Yeah. Basically, there was quite a lot of beer left before we got on the car on the drive home, and let's just say he jumped in the car and drank it all just before we left.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
What, was some of it yours as well?
No, it wasn't this time.
Oh.
It was his own beer, but he
okay.
he had all of the beer before we got back.
So he got really drunk.
Oh, he was fucking well drunk.
That's so irresponsible of him.
Yeah. He was quite drunk.
Oh man.
Well, at least you had a nice time.
Yeah, we
That's
did have
what-
a
that's
nice
what
time.
counts.
We did have a nice time.
Have you played any Kingdom Come recently?
I haven't, but I can tell you whatever you want to know about Kingdom Come. Who's your favourite character so far?
I don't know.
I feel quite hungry.
I've got an arch nemesis,
Who is it?
Kunesh.
Oh. Do tell. What happened when you asked Kunesh to give you the hammer and the nails back?
Oh yeah, well, he battered me then. but then that was fine. That was fine because I went and got the boys.
So you got the boys, and then you broke into Kunesh's house. Did you?
No. I broke into Kunesh's house first
And robbed
So
the
like-
nails.
So like it was weird because we covered Deutsch's house in feces.
Yeah, I hate the
that's
Deutsch.
That's the bit that I've played.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then I speak to one of the boys for a lock pick.
Really?
Oh right, yeah. And
And
so
then and then instead of like following the boys to Kunesh's house,
yeah,
I go to break in and then I break the lockpick.
yeah, of course, 'cause it's fucking
Yeah.
hard the lock picking.
I think I've worked it out. I've picked one lock,
Yeah,
and how I get out of what's that place where you get stuck?
Talmberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you get out?
How did I get out?
Yeah.
This is quite
Yeah.
interesting for you, but you can sneak out. You can sneak out through one of the back doors through
Oh,
one of
can
the
you?
toilets.
Oh,
yeah.
you didn't sneak out the back door, did you?
You can sneak in through the back door.
Do you know how I got out?
Did you pick the lock and
Allegedly.
nick the helmet and then cover your face? And then he's like, "Oh, I don't recognise you." Out you go.
No.
Oh, how did you get out? Did you get Lady Stephanie to fucking steal some stuff for you and like help you get out that way?
I got her to give me the money to bribe the guard, but that was too late. No, that's not. This is not how I get out. No, this is still not how I get out.
You talked a noblewoman into stealing money from her husband so you could bribe one of his guards to let you out when he specifically
she
told the
didn't
guard
mind.
not to. Oh,
But anyways,
Stephanie,
that's not
you
how
minx.
I got out. I bought a pick lock off
Yeah.
the trader,
Oh yeah.
and I was like, I'm just gonna pick this box,
Mm-hmm.
and I got caught. Had a fight with the guard.
Yeah.
Surrendered.
Yeah.
I didn't have enough money to like pay the fine, so I had to agree to go to jail.
And the jail is outside.
So I go to jail, and when they free you, they're like, just don't come back. They've like kicked you out. Yes,
I didn't know you could do it that
I
way.
didn't know this. But then
Oh
you fail
no,
this-
I've never done it.
you
that
fail
way.
to steal a horse part of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so then
And you have to
you have
walk
to
all the
walk-
way.
to walk back.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
But no, it's good.
Have
it-
you met Runt then yet?
No.
You haven't. Have you?
I've met Sir Hans.
You've met Sir Hans,
I've just met Sir Hans.
and he like bollocks you, doesn't he?
Yeah. He's probably like, oh, you're terrible at this archery stuff.
Yeah.
You're just a peasant. Yeah, like whatever.
I'm a nobleman.
Yeah. And,
He bets you for the bow, doesn't he? Did you win?
Yeah.
Did
no,
you?
I don't know. I think I hit one target.
It's so hard to win.
It's just awful. They've just made it so that you don't,
You can win it.
But I did beat him at sword fighting.
Oh, did you? I
I
bet he
did,
didn't
yeah.
like that, did he?
He was alright with it. He wasn't too terrible about it, but he was like, "Oh, I guess we're even then."
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Oh, so Hans is going to become a big, important
Is
character
he?
later on for you.
Yeah.
He's fucking funny, to be fair.
That's
He is
good.
fucking funny.
I did get thrown off a little bit though by when after you go back and bury like your parents
Yeah.
and all that, and you get hit with that big pole thing.
That guy's Runt. That
Yeah.
guy's called
Oh,
Runt.
okay. Yeah, I've met him, and yes, he's hit me with that big
Is that
thing.
Runt? Yeah, that is Runt. Yeah, it is Runt. It's not Moorcock, it's
But
Runt.
but yeah, the problem with that is you then get end credits. So I was like, oh, this is short. I was just like,
It's like you're dead.
yeah, I was just like, oh, so he's clearly dead.
That's the end. That's the end of the tutorial.
Oh,
And that's
okay.
the beginning of the main game.
Yeah.
because you sort of the game holds your hand. It doesn't really let you do
Yeah.
what you want to and or anything. Now you've got full free run to go do whatever the fuck
Oh,
you
okay.
want.
So it
That's
makes
fair.
you do like on rails first.
Yeah,
and
it's-
then
it's-
goes,
Yeah.
and now you're free.
It's like, you know how Red Dead's got that really, really long tutorial bit in
Through
the
the
winter.
snow.
That
Yeah.
it's like that, and
Yeah.
it takes fucking ages, and you just have to just deal with it and get.
Yeah, I
through
was
it.
just like, oh, this is a short game. But no, it's good, man. I've refused to go steal some some money for Teresa's uncle.
There's one mission.
I was like, no, I'm not doing it.
I really like the way you know when you've like got the option of the answers that you could like give to
Yeah.
people. Some of the answers you can give are like really, really super like 1400s Christian-y answers, aren't they?
Yeah.
So like
Christian build.
one of the missions is you've got to help the executioner, and executioners back in this sort of time frame were seen as like unclean people, and they were ostracized from the community. And
Oh,
they
yeah,
had to
'cause
live separately
yeah.
because they literally were handling dead bodies and stuff. People didn't want to really associate with the executioner. One of the missions is you've got to help the executioner like find a girlfriend.
But you're a matchmaker.
yeah.
That's brilliant.
And you can
Sounds like my kind of job to be fair. Excuse me.
Mate, honestly,
Away from everyone.
the game for £5, it's a brilliant game.
Is it a
Yeah, I
big
need
game?
to get it.
It is, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's like a good 100 hours of game time.
No, I mean like the size of it or the.
Oh, it's probably 60, 70 gig.
Oh, downloaded it.
Yeah.
Downloaded it.
No, it's not even that. 30. It's 30 gig.
I'll
Oh,
put.
is it?
I'll put.
Okay,
I
maybe
will
it's
put.
It's
small
30 gig,
PC.
mate.
I will
Yeah.
purchase it this evening and I will review it.
Highly
It's
great.
great.
recommend it.
I recommend it for you as well.
Yeah, I'll get it.
But-
Honestly,
but for
I've
me-
been saying I'll get it.
For this executioner quest, because related to a different quest, you have to go and steal something from the executioner.
yeah.
And obviously, as you found out, if you like end up having a fight with somebody, it can mess up your ability to interact with them.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to complete this quest for him and go back and tell him I found a fucking bird who wants to be with him. Meanwhile, during a different quest, I've broken into his house, beat him up, and stole his fucking family heirloom from his fucking.
So he knows it's you.
So he knows it's me. I'm coming back like, hi mate, I found a nice heirloom, fancy shit. He's like, oh shit, it's you.
Where's my heirloom?
And he tops tail and just fucking runs off every time he
Fantastic.
fucking comes back. I'm just like, right, I'm going to go try talk to him again. And I, come back 20 minutes later. He's walking back across the field, back towards his house. And I'm just there, stood outside. He's like, oh shit. And he runs off again. And I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I think I've
How many-
broken this now.
How
This
many
guy's
more
broken.
times am I going to bump into Kunesh because I really want to fill him in? It's when you see him in this new place, like, oh, you escaped, did you?
So you've been to Talmberg, yeah, with
Yeah.
Sir Hanush or Lord Hanush.
Yeah, Davish.
Yeah.
No,
Divish.
Hanish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Divish.
Divish
yeah.
is the Lord of Talmberg.
Yeah.
You will find your way because Radzig goes from Skalitz because Skalitz has been raided.
Yeah.
Right? He goes to the biggest
This
castle
is
in the
changed
region,
weekend.
which is called
Ah.
Rattay.
Okay.
Rattay's still
Oh
there.
no, I'm on Rattay. I'm at
You're
Rattay at the
Rattay.
moment.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Apologies,
Hanush is the
Radzig.
Lord of Rattay
Yeah,
now, isn't
yeah,
he? Yeah.
yeah.
And he's in the
I've
upper
joined-
castle at Rattay, and then Radzig's in the lower castle,
Yeah.
Perkstein at Rattay.
I've joined Sir Radzig's.
Yeah, his
legion or
entourage.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Take me into your service,
But
please.
I've also.
He runs away and he wants a promotion. You can't write what this
Oh,
peasant's asking.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny, and this is where. Anyways, yeah, but that was funny when they're taking a piss at the priest.
Well, father, maybe some poor person will come along and bury you in hollowed ground and consecrate it. The way fucking Hanush just rips on the
Yeah,
priest
it's
non-stop.
great,
It's
isn't
fucking
it?
epic. Isn't it? He's like, get out of my fucking castle. If you weren't a member of the goddamn clergy, you'd be out on your ass.
But no, it's great. So far so good, and I recommend it to you both.
Highly recommend it.
Yeah.
I shall download it
And
this
to
weekend.
anyone who's listening, for £5, it's pretty funny and really good.
See the keys.
Oh yes, you know how there's all the beggars lurking around
Yeah.
asking for alms. Have you given any of them alms
No.
yet?
Where's this in
Kunesh is one of them.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna find him.
So Kunesh, Kunesh is wearing Kunesh is wearing a bright green robe and he's pulling this pose on the side of the road. Can you move your legs? Arms, please. Yeah. So,
Oh yes.
of the
okay.
immersion.
so you'll see Kunesh again. Now later on, you may be able to, if you play your cards right, you can reconcile with Kunesh.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to fill him in. He's beat me up twice.
Twice?
Yes.
In fact, Kunesh gets in an altercation with somebody,
Yeah.
and at one point you're doing a guard duty, and I think if you do the right thing, you
Yeah.
can basically get the guards to beat him up. You don't even have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
They just like fucking put him in public and whip him.
No, he was like, he was the first character I bumped into in this Rattay place after they let me through the. So this is the problem. So like, I woke up and then went to
Kunesh.
yeah, but before that, I woke up. I was speaking to grumpy uncle who tried to get me to steal something.
Yeah.
And I said no.
The miller.
Yeah. I was like, no. He's like, you have to pay. So I was like, yeah, don't worry, man. I'll go see Lady Stephanie in a minute. But yeah, and then I didn't realise that it said take the items out the trunk. So like, I've basically gone to the castle. Bump into Kunesh, being like the first person, the first character I interact with was Kunesh. And then, I don't know, I picked like the wrong answer and we were just like, yeah, go on then, let's have it.
I just grabbed him again.
I can go there.
Did you lose?
Yeah. He proper fills me in, and then I just can't find him anywhere. I'm like, oh, come on, I'm trained now.
Look down some of the back alleys, you'll find him.
Yeah.
He's still there.
Oh man, it's funny. Oh, he filled me in. He filled me in.
I told you you'd be glad you left him alive.
Yeah.
Oh man, Kunesh is one of the best fucking characters, mate.
But no, it's great. It is a laugh. Like some of it's pretty funny.
It's like in the cutscenes, like when you're like interacting with some of the answers though, and you can be like, "Oh, I'm a good Christian. I'd never do anything like that." Goes outside immediately, like starts robbing people. He's like turfing through people's gardens, nicking shit from their carriage like some kind of 1400s pikey, but still at the same time being on his high horse about how moral and shit he is. It's just brilliant.
Oh man, honestly, I am thoroughly enjoying it. It's a good pastime that you just like get lost in.
Yeah,
which is quite nice.
Yeah, I need to.
I remember the combat being quite hard to get used to.
Yeah, the combat is odd, but like when you meet who's the other guy? Once you join
Captain Robard.
Yeah. No, Captain Robard is
The one.
No,
He's Rate. He's the one who trains you with the yellow and black hood.
No, he's yeah. So the guy in Rate, until you meet him and you learn a bit more about the combat, it's quite good.
Oh, Captain Bernard, not Captain Robot.
Yeah, but they also like the guy also says whenever you got time, the only way you're gonna get good is practice.
Yeah.
So like, because I'd had a practice with him before, so hands.
Yeah.
I managed to like use some of the moves. It's still hard, but it's getting a bit easier.
To be fair, if you go up and train with him and then wait a day or two and then train with him, he'll teach you like counters and then he'll teach you combos and stuff like that. But yeah, as like, it's the game is designed so that it's sort of like linear with your progression, but you should get better and better, isn't it? And when you're at a high level, you will be able to win like 5-on-1 fights against humans. Have you seen any humans yet?
No, not since they murdered everyone.
How do you feel about them?
I don't know. Yeah. I think is Deutsch something to do with it?
No, he isn't actually, to be fair. He's just a prick.
Fair enough.
Fictional dickhead.
Yeah. I think actually if you explore... Did you explore Skalitz when you went back after the raid?
No, not too much.
You can find Deutsch's body, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And loot it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. What kind of good Christian doesn't loot?
I was just looting everything.
Loot and pillage.
Yeah, good looting's a classic.
But yeah, it's like you bump into Deutsch's kid, don't you?
Yeah, I think you probably do. I think you could probably make him homeless as well. Fight him too. You probably lose.
Yeah, I stopped fighting him. Oh no! I had a great idea because I still got Sir Radzig's sword, and he started filling me in a little bit, and then I pulled the sword and he runs away. That is great.
So Radzig's sword's a nice sword, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but then you like beat him up at the beginning anyway. Before you
do, yeah.
Yeah.
In a 3-on-2 as well. You fucking beat him and still celebrate.
Yeah. So this was like, I thought I'd fill him in again, but he's been through trauma.
Fuck him. doesn't.
No, he runs away. I pull the sword out and he runs away.
He's on
Like
Sigismund's side. Not Wenceslas. He's on Sigismund's side. Fuck
yeah. And then you got is it Queen Stephanie or whatever?
Lady Stephanie.
Lady Stephanie.
Yeah.
Lady Stephanie's keen, isn't she?
She is a bit keen, yeah.
Yeah, she keeps saying how old her husband is. and how much he doesn't care anymore.
Can I try and do one of her quotes?
Yeah.
Oh, he was taken from me. It took such a long time for us to raise the bounty to free him. And when he returned to me, he came back old and infirm.
Yeah.
She calls him infirm.
Yeah. She like turns up at like 3 a.m. or something stupid with food.
She sits on the end of your bed.
Yeah, with food and a story, and you're just like, what?
No, you told me though that you said to her that you. So
party mode's kicked in.
So
I think we've rinsed the battery. Yeah.
At the beginning of the game, when you're running away from this quest,
celebrate the summer.
You can basically use the attractive young woman to lure the humans away from you, and use her as as bait, so that they go after her and not you, which sounds like is exactly what you did.
No, I just called the horse and
You called the horse.
hightailed it. I was gone.
But you can leave her. You can basically distract them, take the horse and go, or you can run away, grab the horse, and leave
that's
her,
what I did.
and leave her, and leave her and go. But you get asked the story of what happened by Lady Stephanie, and you can lie about how
I saved her. I was like, I saved her from cumin violation.
when in reality you just ran away and left her.
What the fuck?
It was great. Oh man,
It was great.
No, I was laughing to myself because I was like, because obviously she's like, "Oh, tell me the story of what happened." So you choose to either tell her or not tell her. But when you tell her, you get these keys of what you can say. and the guy's just
lies.
he's just like, "Oh, I was running away. The Cubans were chasing me.
They sought to violate her.
Yeah, they sought to violate her. So I snuck in. I snuck in and I freed her."
Quite literally just jumped on the horse and ran off and left her.
Ran off.
No way.
Oh, God, it's good. Can I have a Sidra,
No,
please?
you know the girl that is. That's Teresa,
Yeah.
and you can talk to her about it.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, and she'll tell you about it.
Oh
So
no.
if you left her to get R-worded, allegedly,
Violated.
she'll fucking tell you about it.
Retarded.
Yeah.
Oh no. It is a good game.
Of sorts.
Do everything, Nathan.
Thank you for today, though.